Chapter 1: The Rising Prices and You. Ever noticed how the cost of your favorite things keeps inching up? Or how you're getting less bang for your buck at the grocery store? It seems like every time you turn around, the price tag on your daily essentials has grown a little bit bigger. From that morning cup of coffee to the gas in your car, it feels like everything is getting more expensive. This isn't just your imagination playing tricks on you. The reality is that we're living in an era of rising prices. The cost of goods and services is constantly climbing, eroding the purchasing power of your hard-earned money. And the impact of this price inflation isn't just evident in your weekly grocery bill. It touches every aspect of your life, from the rent or mortgage you pay, to the price of a movie ticket, and even the cost of that much-needed vacation. Consider this: just a decade ago, you could have filled your gas tank for less than $20. Today, you'd be lucky to get away with double that amount. That's the power of inflation, silently chewing away at the value of your money. Or let's take a more everyday example. Remember when you could buy a loaf of bread for just $1? Those were the days, right? Now, you're likely to be paying anywhere between $2 and $3 for the same loaf. And it's not just that the bread has somehow become more valuable or costly to produce. It's that your dollar just isn't stretching as far as it used to. But here's the thing. While it might be easy to feel helpless in the face of these rising prices, remember you're not alone. This is a challenge that's being faced by millions of people, just like you. And there are ways to navigate these murky financial waters to keep your head above the rising tide of prices. So, don't lose heart. Instead, gear up for the journey ahead. Because in our next segment, we'll be hearing from some financial experts who've mastered the art of managing their money in the face of rising prices. It's a tough reality, but you're not alone. Let's hear from some financial experts on how to navigate these rising prices. Chapter 2: The Financial Gurus Speak. Welcome our panel of financial experts who've seen it all and have practical advice to share. Indeed, we live in a world where the only constant is change. One such change we all experience, sometimes more dramatically than we'd like, is the rise in prices. Whether it's the cost of a morning latte or the price tag on your dream house, inflation has a way of sneaking up on us. But don't fret, because today, we're joined by a panel of financial gurus who will shed some light on how to navigate these choppy waters. First up, we have Grace, a seasoned financial advisor who's helped countless individuals tackle their financial woes head-on. She emphasizes the importance of budgeting. It's all about knowing where your money goes, she says. Think of your budget as a roadmap that guides your financial journey. It's not about restricting your spending, but rather about making informed decisions that align with your financial goals. Next, we have Alex, a personal finance blogger who's been sharing his journey towards financial independence for over a decade. He has a unique perspective on saving. Saving isn't about pinching pennies, he points out. It's about prioritizing your needs over your wants. Remember, every dollar saved is a dollar earned. We also have Lisa, a certified financial planner with a knack for breaking down complex financial concepts into digestible pieces. She highlights the necessity of making smart financial decisions. It's not just about earning more, but also about making your money work harder for you, she advises. Investing wisely and diversifying your income streams can help you stay ahead of the inflation curve. And finally, we have Raj, an economist with a wealth of experience in understanding and interpreting financial trends. He offers a broader perspective on the issue. While it's crucial to adapt to rising prices, it's equally important to understand why these fluctuations occur, he says. Being aware of the economic factors that influence inflation can help you better anticipate and prepare for future changes. Each of our experts brings a unique perspective, but they all agree on one thing. Managing your finances in the face of rising prices isn't easy, but it's certainly doable. It requires discipline, awareness, and a willingness to adapt. So, whether you're a recent graduate starting your financial journey, a seasoned professional looking to optimize your savings, or somewhere in between, there's something to be learned from these experts' insights. It's about taking control, making informed decisions, and understanding that while you can't control the economy, you can control how you respond to it. Remember, knowledge is power. Armed with these expert insights, let's look at some real-life success stories. Chapter 3: Triumph over Rising Prices. Meet the everyday heroes who found ways to stretch their dollars and thrive despite the rising costs. This is where we delve into the lives of real people, just like you and me, who have turned the tide on the financial waves that rising prices bring. First up, we have Jane, a single mother from the suburbs, who's been juggling job and kids while keeping her household budget in check. She talks about the struggle of making ends meet when everything from milk to mortgage payments keeps getting pricier. But Jane found a way. She started meal planning, buying in bulk, and cooking from scratch. She also learned about the power of negotiation and wasn't shy to haggle with service providers or seek better deals. Jane's story is one of resilience, resourcefulness, and the realization that every penny counts. Next, we meet Tom, a retiree who had to recalibrate his retirement plans when the cost of living started to soar. He shares how he was initially taken aback, but then decided to turn adversity into an opportunity. Tom took up a part-time job, invested in learning about personal finance, and became a savvy saver. He also downsized his lifestyle, living proof that happiness doesn't always come with a hefty price tag. Tom's story is one of adaptation, determination, and the will to stay financially independent. We then hear from Lisa, a young professional who found herself drowning in debt as she tried to keep up with the lifestyle of her peers. The pressure was real, and so were the credit card bills. But Lisa chose to break free. She cut up her credit cards, learned about budgeting, and started living within her means. She also started investing small amounts, understanding the power of compound interest. Lisa's story is about making tough choices, taking control, and understanding that it's not about how much you earn, but how much you save and invest. Lastly, we have Sam, an entrepreneur who faced the brunt of rising business costs. He saw his profit margins shrinking and had to make some tough calls. Sam streamlined his operations, leveraged technology, and renegotiated with suppliers. He also diversified his income streams and made his business more resilient. Sam's story is about innovation, perseverance, and the art of staying afloat in turbulent times. These stories, each unique, paint a picture of triumph over adversity. They show us that rising prices don't have to mean sinking hopes. It's about being proactive, making smart choices, and remembering that every financial decision, big or small, has an impact. These everyday heroes have shown us that with the right mindset and strategies, we can keep our financial boat steady, even in the face of rising prices. Inspiring, isn't it? Now, let's take these lessons and see how we can apply them in our lives. Chapter 4: Your Financial Action Plan. Time to put words into action. Here are some practical tips to help you manage your finances better. Firstly, let's revisit the wisdom of our financial gurus. They emphasize the importance of budgeting. It's time to make it a habit, a way of life. Take a good look at your income and expenses and find areas where you can cut back. Even small changes can add up to big savings over time. Secondly, remember the power of investing. It's not just for the wealthy, anyone can do it. Start with a small amount and gradually increase as you become more comfortable. It's all about growing your wealth steadily and surely. Thirdly, don't underestimate the importance of an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable, and having a safety net can make all the difference when unexpected expenses arise. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. Next, consider diversifying your income stream. Whether it's picking up a side gig, renting out a spare room, or selling handmade crafts, a secondary income can provide a buffer against rising prices. Lastly, remember that knowledge is power. Stay informed about the economy and keep an eye on price trends. This will help you make smarter decisions about where to spend and where to save. Remember, every small step counts when it comes to managing your money. Chapter 5. Your money, your power. You've made it this far. Now, the power is in your hands. Money management is not a one-size-fits-all journey. It's as unique as you are. It's about making smart choices, learning from experiences, and adapting to change. So, rise above the challenges of rising prices. Find your own path, your own rhythm. Take control of your finances today. Start small, but start now. Share your own money-saving tips in the comments below, and let's learn together. Remember, your money, your power.